We've been waiting for Bear and Bird to climb their way back to our consoles for quite some time, and after a recent new statue reveal from Exquisite Gaming, it seems closer than ever. Well, today it moves even nearer to our hearts and hopefully our hands, as famed Reset Era admin Shinobi602 had this to say on Reset Era. Been a while since we saw Banjo in anything. Hope we're in for a smashing good time.
Zach, that's very interesting. Why does what Shinobi says matter to us?
Well, it matters for a number of reasons. I mean, maybe you think Shinobi just loves Banjo. Maybe you think he's just excited for E3, but he is a known teller of dad jokes and also a known leaker with credible information. He has gotten things right in the past about God of War, about Gears of War 4, Destiny 2, Last of Us 2. He has been correct quite often. He also called Ridley in Ultimate, so he does have some Nintendo credibility as well. But it's important to note that he said this, and his specific phrasing matters. Another Reset Era member, Rice, says that Smash was teased by admins last year with the same smashing good time phrase. Shinobi knows he's perceived as an insider, so I doubt he just posted that about Banjo to ruffle feathers. Dozens of people quoted his post, and he hasn't responded to any of them. He knows what he's doing.
My favorite part of that right there is that he says ruffle feathers. Do you get that, Zach? Do you get that?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
I do.
Just making sure.
Quite nice. Now, Rice is also a pretty well-known member. He may not be an admin like Shinobi, but he is no random poster. And I think this is like right up the alley of possibility, right? We know that Microsoft has done good things with Nintendo. We know that Nintendo wants third-party representation in their Smash Bros. Fighter Pass. This is what we all want, and it seems like it's getting closer and closer to being a reality.
Okay, so I start wondering then, what does this mean for the rumored Dragon Quest character inclusion? Does this mean that we're gonna get 2 character inclusions at E3? Does that mean that they maybe like shifted that because like that kind of like leaked and there was way too many rumors about it and they want to surprise people, so now they're going with Banjo? Like, I wonder what's happening there. One thing that people are talking about a little bit is that there's some really awesome Banjo music that they can include. They love including music and stages. I mean, they're going to include a new stage for sure, and we know that music is a big part of it as well. So there's already a bunch of speculation about what could happen, what some of the moveset could be. I know you're really looking forward to Banjo, and I'm going to just go out on a limb and say I'd much rather have it be Banjo than Dragon Quest.
Oh, absolutely. Banjo is, I think, far more near and dear, at least to our hearts here at Switchforce, and maybe a lot of you out there as well. I'm just so pumped for that potential Mumbo Jumbo Ultimate move. I really cannot wait for that. I think that's going to be fantastic, and I can't wait to see what stage they choose to pick. Go back and give us the classic Banjo Kazooie look, or what they decide to borrow from. Is there any chance that these are coordinated, that there is a new character that is Banjo and there's also a new game that is Banjo? Could we get the best of both worlds, Bear and Bird, Gabe? It's a twofer. It always has been.
It's a lot. I'd be lying if I said that a new Banjo game would like excite me. Like, I think it's awesome.
Really?
for like the fans of the franchise. Collectathons just aren't my thing anymore, and Nuts and Bolts just didn't do it for me. And they explored, a little bit more of a change of genre there. So I'm sure I'll check it out. If it's good, I'll be happy with it. But I'm not gonna like jump out the window for this. But I would love him in Smash, though. I really, really would.
Please don't jump out any windows. I need you safe and sound for E3 coverage. We have a lot of work to do. I think Banjo has a great potential moveset. I mean, the moves from the games, boom, done. And it's interesting, it's unique. And whether you want to liken him to, the Duck Hunt character or Ice Climbers, or however you think that they're going to most, best compared to, I think another 2-pack is really exciting, and I think his colorways are going to be awesome. Everything about him will be fantastic. So if this is to be believed, it was being teased last year, so maybe there were rumblings. That part strikes me as a bit odd of like, why did they think last year and this year, unless the Fighter Pass was just so it decided in advance, or maybe there were rumors leading up.
It was really decided in advance. Like Sakurai said that like they like decided like before like they finished it. Yeah, like so that was true. Sakurai
to know
said
the Persona partnership. Yeah. So it could just be something that has been leading up. Before we get out of here, let's talk about Erdrick. The thing I've seen is maybe that is either A, happening alongside Banjo, or B, what if it is something that is tied more closely to Dragon Quest XI's launch on Switch, Dragon Quest XI S, when it hits Switch this fall, and maybe they save that to better sync up with the marketing push for that game.
That makes a lot of good strategic marketing sense. Yeah, I can see that. But then does that mean that there is a Banjo game coming? Like, I mean, what are they going to market this with?
Right. Is every character in this pass tied to
a new game of some
sort
kind?
Of new game, and most likely on the Switch, right? It would be dumb if it was an Xbox exclusive and we're helping Banjo out and get some love, but he's not even on our platform. So this is exciting for many reasons. I think, look, for me, Banjo is the character I want most. It will be awesome. I trust Shinobi. Him and I talk on Twitter. I love his avatar. It is a great face to associate with gaming goodness, and so I'm on board with this. You never can say it's 100%, but I feel like more and more things are lining up to be a pretty good likelihood that we do get a little bumbling bear action at E3.
Wait, all right. I mean, here's where I'll give my take on it, I guess. I don't think that he's necessarily teasing something. I think maybe he's trying to be cute with his words a little bit. Like, I don't know.
But as Rice said, he knows what he's doing. This is the exact phrasing they used last year.
Sure, but
and he hasn't, people are going crazy about it. He easily could say, oh, I was just being dumb, or I was just, goofing around.
Yeah, but
admins do that often on Reset Era to
Rice,
dispel and dissuade from speculation.
Rice doesn't speak for Shinobi, and Shinobi's not saying anything, so maybe he just thought it was funny and he's not saying anything about it anymore, should not stir the fire anymore. Who knows? I hope it's true. I hope he is teasing. I think that there is a scenario where it's not a tease at all. So, I mean, people just say things sometimes.
Bear and Bird, E3 2019, gonna make things super interesting if it pans out. Let us know your take in the comments down below. We got links to the post in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. Make sure that like button. If you are pumped for more Smash characters, whatever they deliver, Gabe, I'm gonna beat you with them. So, it matters and it doesn't. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, column A, column B, but I sure hope it's column B for Banjo Kazooie. Until next time, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Fantastic day for myself and Gabe. Switch Force out.